it's Kasia here, and I'm here to show y'all how to do these little buns, I guess you would call them, with my TWA, my curls in the back. Stay tuned. Okay, so hey guys, I'm gonna start off with, well, you probably should start off with freshly washed hair, but you don't have to. But I washed my hair this morning. It just got a little dry because I went to class. So now I'm just gonna spray it with one. See it? Okay. Some of my hair milk from Carol's daughter, and I'm just gonna spray my hair all over just to freshen it up, freshen up your curls, and just keep a little small towel handy. That's what I have, and I'm just gonna rub that in. And then the next thing I like to do is take a comb and just comb out the front of my hair. And then what I next like to do is part down the middle. And then I part across. Well, I part across. And then I section the rest kind of like off from this part of my hair. And so now I have this parted off. Then what I do next is I take that section in half. So now I have this little section in my hand. And try to keep it separate. So then I'll take a bristle brush and I'll take this part and I'll brush it into a small ponytail. Make sure you keep your part straight. Well, as straight as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just it'd be better if you had like clips or something, cause I'm struggling, okay? But yeah, so you just brush it up into like a small little ponytail, and I'm gonna take 2 rubber bands, 2 small black rubber bands, and I'm gonna tie them on my hair. And I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. And I like to wait till after to put gel on my edges, but you can put gel on your edges before if you need to. And then so once my ponytail is like this, I just like to comb it out, and then I like to wrap it around. Just wrap it around the little band area, make a little knot. And then I like to take a rubber band, just wrap it around, and take a rubber band and tie the rubber band on top of it 3 times. And then that gives off a little knot. Okay, so I'm brushing it up. I want it to sit closer to this one, so I'm gonna brush it up. I'm gonna take 2 rubber bands. I'm gonna put it in a ponytail like I did the one next to it. So I'm gonna take it in the ponytail. I'm gonna tie a ponytail. I'm gonna tie that rubber band around it. And then once I do that and I get my little shrimp hair in the ponytail, I'll just do the same that I did with the one before, wrap it around, and then take my little rubber band honestly, this look like a little kid hairstyle to me, but I think it's so cute on my TWA, so I like to do it. But if y'all got kids, y'all possibly can do this on them too. So now that we're done with the little ponytails, we're gonna go on to the back. So what I like to do is I'll just probably spray it again, get it pretty damp. You don't want it to be, it doesn't have to be soaking wet. You don't really want it to be soaking wet either. I kind of just fluff mine out because I want it to look, bigger instead of more shrunken, I guess the word would be. So then what I go in with is my coconut miracle oil. I love this stuff. I'm really gonna need to get some more. And I just rub that all in my hair just to make sure my hair is moisturized. It keeps my hair from breaking off or anything. Basically, it helps me to retain my growth because just because your hair is growing or just because you don't see growth doesn't mean that your hair isn't growing. It's just possible that you're not retaining your growth because your hair is breaking just as fast as it's growing, so you don't see any change in your growth. Any change in your length. So this is how I retain my growth. I keep my hair moisturized in its natural state. And even when it's not in its natural state, I make sure it's moisturized because brittle ends tend to break. So I just make sure it's moisturized, and honestly, I don't do anything else to the back of my hair. I just make sure it's moisturized. And then whatever I have left, I just rub it on my edges. And as y'all can see, my edges got pulled out with my braids. So I like to just take a little bit in my hand, about that much, and just go ahead and rub it on my edges. Because my hair is in ponytails and I don't want it to be like dry or pulling. So yeah, and so I do that. And then now for the slayage of the edges. So what I do is I use one of these. I don't use this for my eyebrows, I use it for my hair. So I'm gonna take my Eco Styling Gel. Got a new one now, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip it in here. Then I'm gonna just dab it on my edges. Y'all can skip this step if y'all don't like baby hair or whatever, but I goes nowhere without my baby hairs, okay? I goes nowhere. So you just dab that on it. Then I could take the comb side and just comb them down. Then some pieces be a little stubborn. You gotta brush them. Just go over the combed ones and brush them. Then just calm them down. Calm them down. Comb and brush them, depending on how your hair wanna act. Some people hair move with a comb. Some don't. Sometimes mine do. Sometimes it don't. She just a little crazy. That's all. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I start from right here, cause this is where I got like a, I don't know if y'all can tell the difference in my hairline. It kind of curves back right here, opposed to it curving back right here. And this side have more baby hair than that side. So yeah, like when I used to have long hair and I would like wrap my hair, my baby hair would just start naturally from right here. So I just always like do my baby hair from there now. Okay, so yeah, so I just like swoop it to this side, and then like I will kind of like join it into this ponytail. But then the little baby hairs that's kind of left, I will swoop down, back down, and then swoop them like into the next ponytail. And then like the little hairs that's left after that, I will like kind of swoop those down and then swoop them back into the rest of it. And then my little sideburns, I kind of like brush some of them up and then a little bit of them down. And then I come back to this side and I'll dab it in a little bit more because, you know, it could get dry. So I'll just swoop that into this ponytail, and then what's left over, I'll kind of bring it back down and swoop it back into this ponytail. And then I'll just brush the rest down. Yes, girl. Slay it. Okay. I don't know what to call this, baby. Kind of give me a little Spice Girls, but, you know, kind of give me a little 3-year-old at the same time. But nonetheless, it's cute and it's doable instead of just having a plain fro. So I hope y'all liked my tutorial, and let me know if y'all do this style, and if y'all can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter and show me how y'all did it. Thank y'all for watching. You definitely okay.